Hey guys, Damn Erica here, and I am back with another review. This time I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Kilroy IXs. In my last video I asked everybody if they wanted me to post it, and a whole bunch of people said to post it, so I'm going to give you a little bit of information. I'm going to try to keep it short, I don't want to make it too long, but I'll give you behind the scenes story on Johnny Kilroy and why the shoes are called Kilroy IXs. So back in '93, Jordan retired, and there was a lot of hype about who would take his place next and where the sneakers were going. So Nike created Johnny Kilroy, which was supposed to be like Jordan's, I guess it's one of his alter egos. Like everybody knew it was him, but it wasn't supposed to be him. And they had like basketball players playing along with him and everything in commercials, kind of like building up the hype, and it did so well that we now have the shoes. Number 4 was Kilroy's number. Okay, and the 5 other aliases that Michael Jordan had were Fonte Montana, Calvin Bailey, Bentley Ellis, Motorboat Jones, and Slim Jenkins. All those 9s are also coming out, and you can go to like 23's back or Kicks on Fire, and you can see like the release dates of all of those. So they're all coming out. Kilroy's were the first to come out, and there you go. There's your little history lesson. So these released last weekend, I believe, and you have a black and red outsole. On the midsole we have gray, we have the black with the red down here still. Moving on to the upper, we have silver for this part, and then you have nubuck black with circles. We have little triangles in them, as you know, the normal 9 design. You have the eye stays that are gray, Jordan branding up here, black and red. On the tongue, you have Kilroy Kicks Butt. Back here, you have normal symbol for the 9s. You have the 4 because Kilroy's number was 4, as I said. Now, me personally, I wasn't too sold on the pictures of these. I didn't like them too much. But then, now that I see them in person, I like them a lot more. I thought they were just, like, really, really boyish. And although I do wear basketball sneakers, which are boyish, I like my sneakers to be at least a little bit girly sometimes, and I just thought the black and silver would be a little bit too much, but in person it looks pretty good, and I'm not complaining about it at all. So I'll give you guys the tech stuff. Okay, so starting off with the outsole, it's solid rubber. The bottom of the shoe is supposed to look like a person's foot. You can pretty much see that, with the shape of it. There's a few different languages on the bottom of the shoe. Each foot has, different sayings, and down here you have 23s, and then you have the Jumpman logo. So the midsole is Phylon. There's a molded arch for more support in the shoe, and there's a bigger air unit in the heel than in the forefoot, but there's an air unit in both. Okay, so now the upper on the shoe is synthetic leather. I believe it's coated with polyurethane, which is going to be all of the silver. Then we have the nubuck, which is the black, and you have stitching all throughout it. I heard the stitching in the shoe, like on the upper part, is supposed to help for support, but I think it's really more for just like design. In between the stitching, I'll show you a little bit closer, you have little triangles in the shoe. And then we have the tongue, which is mesh. The laces, which are one pull, which is really easy, put on, take them off. The insole on the shoes is Ava. And there is a pull tab in the back. This is going to be red. And of course everybody knows pull tabs, easy to put your shoe on. That's pretty much it for the 9s. That's all your tech info. I gave you your little story. And I just want to say shout out to Rockstar Tatted23. He's the reason why I made this video in the first place. I forgot that last week he emailed me and asked me if I could do a review on the 9s because he was a really big fan of the 9s. I don't know if he asked me because the Kilroys were coming out or just because he wanted me to do 9s in general, but it just worked out. So this one was for you. I appreciate you giving me feedback saying you wanted me to do something. And that pretty much sums everything up. So I'll show you how they look on my feet. Alright, so that wraps up another video. If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment. You guys can like the video, subscribe to my channel if you want, and that pretty much wraps it up. So, I have another video coming out. I'm probably going to put it out maybe within the next 1 to 2 weeks. It's going to be about another raffle. I'll give you guys more details when the video comes out, but just keep a lookout for that. See ya!